Okay, so, crash. Yay. Internet. Internet crashed. Okay, let's start from here. Did we watch this? No, we gotta watch this again? Okay.
I almost forgot. You need a password to get through here. And it was... it was... Umbra Kadambra.
What was really weird is I had to, like, it just wouldn't reconnect even once my internet came back up, so I had to just completely shut down the streaming software and reboot it. Usually it's reconnected when this has happened before.
Are you Potty? You come here and tell Jarvis that you let that lovely, juicy specimen escape, and you think an apology's gonna cut it? Ooh, this jars. Do you crackpots think sorcerers like Veronica come along often? Do you have any idea what we'll have to do to nab a specimen like that again? You knew I wanted to drain all her magic so I could earn the Lord of Shadow's respect when he came back. All my plans shattered.
The Lord of Shadows?
That's them. They're the monsters who jumped me in the bathhouse and brought me here. See that jar by the big fat one? That's what he was sucking all my magic powers into.
Then I guess we'd better figure out how to get them back.
Veronica. Huh?
I love how that thing makes that face as well.
Oh, smashing! I do love guests. Especially when they bring me presents. If it isn't the one that got away. Talk about it in the jackpot. Now, just sit tight while we suck every ounce of magic out of you. Boys, this lot have earned a VIP treatment. Get cracking.
Looks like we'll be fighting our way out of this one whether we like it or not.
Okay. I just hoping my internet doesn't go out again. Just want to focus down these guys and take them out. Of course. Not only is Veronica not using magic still, she's not focused targeting like she's supposed to. Man, the computer is dumb. Well, at least Serena knows what she's doing. That's a computer character. I also think on snooze is not hitting and it's actually missing. Yeah, Serena knows what she's supposed to be doing. Veronica, just never mind. I just remembered something. I'm gonna stay quiet. I know why Veronica's not casting magic. And it actually makes complete sense, too. Well, she had her magic taken, right? Is it drained by the monster? Oh god. He's pepped up now. There we go. $670 experience points. Yes. Ooh, I think that lets us get our next ability now.
I'll never be the Lord of Shadow's right-hand man if I can't even beat the likes of you lot. Ugh. All my dreams shattered.
Who is this Lord of Shadows you keep mentioning anyway?
You'll find out soon enough when everything finally goes to pot.
Translation: to shit.
We'll find out soon enough, huh?
Right. Time to get my magic back.
Well, hurry up so it can be useful. Obviously, right?
Oh, I hope this works.
But you look just the same. Were all our efforts for nothing?
No need to worry on that front. I can feel the old magic zinging from the ends of my pigtails right down to the tips of my toes.
You can feel it in your pigtails? Really? You have feeling in your hair?
Then why do you still look like a little girl?
Oh. I'm not really sure. I suppose whatever made me younger can't be fixed just by getting my powers back. But it could be worse. I mean, you know what they say. You're only young. Twice.
Trust you to see the funny side. Well, I suppose I'd better get used to having a twin sister half my size. By the way, you have noticed who we're traveling with, haven't you?
Of course I have. And so have you, it seems. Shall we? Bold luminary, Yggdrasil's chosen, long have we waited to greet you. We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you.
There are those who would accuse you of bringing disaster on our world. Please, you must rest assured that they are wrong. You are a hero. The light in your eyes, the light told of in the legends of Arborea, it proves that beyond a doubt.
I knew it was you the moment I saw you.
So now you have magical twins swearing to serve and protect you? I guess you really are the Luminary, huh? Not that I ever doubted it, of course.
Oh, of course you never doubted it, Eric. Of course not.
There's plenty more we need to talk about, but we have to take care of something first. I wasn't the only one they were keeping prisoner, you know. Now, if I remember rightly, there should be a door around here somewhere.
Yeah, he's a cool character. It's unfortunate that he's not that powerful in the mid-game. But luckily he gets redeemed much later in the game. Yeah, definitely going for Dragon Slash, because it works. Okay, 26 more points and we can finally unlock this, though we still have any more points to get it. Once I grab that, I'm honestly probably gonna go down Greatsword just to unlock this ability. Though, Giga Slash is kind of cool to go after as well, instead of going after this. Decisions. Okay, go ahead and grab... Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and grab the extra 5% accuracy. Okay. That Giga Slash is really good once you get a lot of items that restore MP, or equipment that restores MP either each turn or after battle, because it costs 16 to use, so it's really hard to like make use of it in a dungeon. But once you're regenerating a lot of MP, it's not bad, because you can regenerate most of what you use. But it's a nice high damage AoE ability that he gets.
Gosh, look at all these cells. What a horrid place.
Hey, who's there?
Don't worry, you're safe now. We took care of that potty old fathead and his cronies.
Thanks. I owe you one. I was starting to worry they were going to get sick of feeding me and decide to eat me instead.
You were starting to worry? And what about your poor little daughter all on her own, How do you think she's been feeling?
Oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking. Wait, you know Connie?
We do. And she's fine, thanks for asking. The owner of the bar back in town is looking after her. He's a mature, responsible adult, you see.
Oh, listen, I appreciate your help, really, I do. I'm Noah, by the way. If there's anything I can do to repay you, just say the word.
Give me millions and millions and millions of gold.
Noah, huh? Where have I heard that name before?
Look, I've taken up enough of your time. I should, get back and see how, Connie's doing. Thanks a million.
Well, he certainly left in rather a hurry.
You can say that again. Very fishy. Well, never mind. We should head back too. We deserve a rest.
Just his eyes. I'd say his clothes, his eyes, his hair, his attitude, his way of speaking, everything about him is fishy.
Awake at last, huh? Don't worry, we all just woke up too.
And now we're up. It's time to continue our little talk from before about Serena and I and how we're going to help you.
We have a legend in Arborea. It says that one day the Dark One will descend to extinguish the light, but that Yggdrasil's chosen, the Luminary, bearer of the Mark of Light, will rise to meet him.
I know it's hard to believe. I mean, look at you. But it's
Really?
true.
Did you just say that?
You're the reincarnation of the Luminary, the man who defeated the Dark One long ago.
She just said, I mean, look at you. I will smack you upside the head.
I still can't work out why they'd need to bring you back if the Dark One was defeated, to be honest. But ours is not to reason why. Once we fulfill our sacred duty and get you to Yggdrasil, I'm sure all will be revealed.
Yggdrasil, huh? Well, I for one want to know what the heck's going on. Let's mosey on over there.
Have you ever tried thinking before opening your big mouth? In case you hadn't noticed, Yggdrasil is floating in the sky. Mosey, he says. Honestly.
Hey now, Krim, she's the one who insists she's not a little girl. Just saying.
They say that the Luminary visited the World Tree before his battle with the Dark One. But alas, the legends do not tell us how.
What? Not even you special protectors of the magical ancient wonder truths, no? Bummer. Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil, Yggdrasil. Wait, I think I might have an idea.
Really? What is it?
Yeah, it's actually one of this game's strongest points is it has a really good cast.
You know that guy we bust out of jail yesterday? I remembered where I know him from. He sells information to, people in my profession.
And you think he might know how we can reach the World Tree? Wonderful! Well, what are we waiting for? To the bar.
I mean, this is the only Dragon Quest I've not only beaten, but now I'm also playing it for a second time. Because I usually give up midway through because they get too cliche.
Come on, Daddy. Let's go. The nice man who keeps bringing you drinks must be getting tired.
Just one more for the road, sweetie. You never know. He might have some hot gossip that I need to hear.
Fishing for rumors, huh? Some things never change. You're Noah, right? In the circles I used to move in, you were pretty famous. You were the guy who knew things for the right price. No nugget of knowledge too big or too small. Noah the know-it-all knows them all. That's what they used to say, huh?
And what if they did? I can't help it if juicy tidbits have an habit of falling in me lap now, can I? Well, I don't go trying to get mixed up in this stuff, it just happens. Like when I mistakenly went in the ladies' baths and them monsters kidnapped me.
I feel sorry for Connie there.
I only stuck me head in there to see what all the commotion was, and there they was, attacking some poor girl. Normally, I would have walloped the lot of them, of course, but I just had me tea. The villains collared the both of us and, well, I just hope she's all right.
She... kind of. Anyway, we were wondering if you might be able to help us out. What do you know about Yggdrasil?
Crikey, you lot don't do things by halves, do ya? Got a big score in mind, eh? Well, seeing as how you saved me life, I'll tell you what I know. On the way here, Connie and me was travelling across the desert when we came down with a bad case of heat stroke. We didn't have no grub left, no water, nothing. We'd just about given up hope. But then, these soldiers from Gallopolis came along. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in the Sultan's bleeding palace. Oh, talk about lucky. Anyway, when I come to, that's when I seen it. Beautiful it was, this rainbow-coloured branch thing. All shimmery and beautiful. Well, I know top-end gear when I see it. If that weren't a branch of the old world tree, I'm a monkey's uncle.
Did you hear that, Veronica? A branch from Yggdrasil herself.
Yes. Lighting the path ahead for the luminary. It sounds like we need to take a trip to Gallopolis. So it turns out you are capable of having ideas that aren't completely stupid after all.
We should head for the desert right away. It's beyond the checkpoint southwest of here. That marks the border with Gallopolis. I do hope you won't mind us tagging along.
We of Arborea swear to protect you. While we live, none shall defeat you. Here, you'll need this to get to Gallopolis.
Convenient that you have that on you.
The guards at the checkpoint are awful sticklers for formalities, but if you show them that, they should let us through.
Okay. Yeah, we get magic users now. Oh yeah, she can use whips, by the way. Just in case you're wondering. For that attitude, she can use a whip. Oh, I know one thing I want to do. I want to take this off. God, I got something in my eye. Do that. We'll give this this to her. Hold on a second. Fucking hair in my eye. Oh yeah. Magical might. Give her a feathered cap. Okay. Yeah, I had some in my eye. Now my eyes are all dry. So I was rubbing them to get it out. Oh, you've only just now remembered something important. We have a long journey ahead of us. Don't we, Rosalind? Yes, we do. Oh, sweet. You're gonna give me the teleportation spell. Yay! Nice. Now we can teleport anywhere we've been before. So we have to go to Gallipolis. I think some quests should have opened up too. Yeah. There's a painter near the northern notice board in Gallipolis. Okay. There's a cook in the tavern in Gallipolis. Okay. Two quests, both in Gallipolis. And I actually really like that they named it in English Gallipolis. You'll know why once we get there. Or once we go through the story of Gallipolis, why I think that's a really clever name for it. Also, which way did I like doing her? She's not gonna be a whip user. As hilarious as that would be. MP absorption. See, I like this. Maximum MP increase. Getting her a heal is also good. But then these are also nice down here. So down here we can get more magic mites, more MP, increase resistance to fire, or fire and earth, ice and wind. Yeah, we're going this way. This one's so much better up here. So these absorption things here, these actually do give you a reason to deal like physical damage to an enemy with like their wands or whatever, because whenever you attack with one, you absorb a percentage of the damage as MP. We're gonna go up this way. Oh, I need 1 more point. Darn it. Hymn of Fire. Hymn of Ice. These are really good. The hymns are amazing. She can also use spears, but even though the hymns are amazing, I want to go down this route, I think. Alma Matter's good. The main things I really want done here, main thing I want done here is this. The recovery. Once I get that, then I'll move back up here, I think. Okay. So for both of them, I need 1 more skill point. Just having that ability to have them restore some of their MP after battle is huge. And later, like, it stacks with, like, accessories and whatnot that provide the same ability. They all stack, so it gives you... It makes it really easy to make it to where they can, you know, when you're going through a dungeon, for them to be able to maintain their MP, so they don't have to use as much items or anything. We're just casually waltzing into a desert. Let's fight an enemy, though. Robber Rabbit. Oh, that's right. Crap. I need to take their tactics off, or change their tactics. Otherwise, they're just going to sit there and cast abilities on their own. And unlike when they were support characters, now they actually use up all their MP and whatnot. How about you follow orders instead of fighting wisely, because I can make you fight wiser. So there's 2 abilities now. This Bells of Freeze does heavy damage to demons. It's also good to have. Wizard Ward. That's awesome. But we're going to use some spells here. Decelerate's good. For every new character that joins, yes. She can sap, reduces defense. That's always really good. Now, it's a general setting, but for each character. So... I just always forget to do it. Squelch.
Else wants some.
Yeah, it'd be nice if it was a general setting, but unfortunately it's not. Let me through. Out my way, buddy. I got places to be, things to do. That don't involve talking to you. Man, it would suck to have that guard's job, though. Just standing right there all day. Hey, gee, I wonder where we're going. Maybe it's that city-looking area over there. Actually, first... Okay, so... This map here, we can't go past that little gate right there until we continue on with the story. Same with going over there to Laguna di Gondolia. So we're gonna go down here and yeah, explore this area. But first, we're gonna go grab Lil Biatch. I know, he's probably paid like shit. Terrible job, terrible pay. These little things are monsters here, by the way. Some of them are. That particular one's not, but some of those are. Maybe it's later, because I know there's a quest later on where you have to fight a gold one of those, which requires you to kill a whole bunch of them until the gold one randomly spawns in battle. It's actually a pretty annoying fight, or annoying thing to do, because you have to, it's just random. Rude. Rude. Alright, we need to upgrade his boomerang, like, ASAP, because it is not doing anything.
Let's heat things up! Wonderful.
I don't know if jumping makes you go faster, but it's fun. Here we go. Here's the ones that are enemies. And we fought a gold one. Why did I run into a gold one now when it's not the quest? God damn it. I'm sure I would run into one of these now. Yeah. Because I ran into this now, that means later on it's going to take me forever to find it. I know, first try, and I don't have the quest. What are you doing? If you couldn't tell, he also has a whole lot more HP than the average one of these things. Oh, whoops. Oh well. Oh, it's so rude.
Look out below!
Well, at least she's back.
We'll soon have that patched up.
It's finally in the yellow. No! No, not this again. Oh, thank God it missed. Thank God that missed. I did not want to have to deal with that again. Nice.
Thank goodness.
Okay. I want the other two to level up.
Nice.
So I can get their little MP healing trait. Alright, let's go and grab the little camp over there. It's still really annoying that I ran into one of the gold ones of those things before I got the quest for it. Wonder if we can make anything new for those two as well. Actually, let's check what we can buy here. Rapier. Ooh, okay. That's what I should do. I should upgrade this. Bronze shield, nah. I could get a turban. I could probably make a feather cap, couldn't I? Ooh. I probably want to buy some of these things. What's this do? So I could get that. Oh, that's so expensive. Could grab 2 of these and 2 of those. This gives 5 magical might, magical mending, 5 and 7. Yeah, we're gonna buy 2 of these. Okay. I'm gonna give him some dresses. Here we go. I hate how it doesn't like automatically put these in the equipment bag if you buy them from the, or if you put them in from that area. You don't really want to leave these on the character if you're not going to use them because they just take up bag space. Where the equipment bag is infinite, this bag is not. Or their personal bags are not. What is rectification? Oh, okay. Rectification lets us undo skill points. I thought you got that much later in the game, but I guess you don't. At the very least, I didn't notice it on my first playthrough until well over halfway through the game. But you do have to pay a small fee whenever you undo your skill points. I think it's like 10 gold per skill point or something that you undo. If I remember correctly, it's something like that. It's not too expensive, but doing it this early on, it can be.
Veronica wins again.
Apparently, Veronica thinks she's fighting by herself. Not sure anyone ever told her, though, that she's not fighting by herself. But she seems to think she is. I thought there was a treasure chest out here. Ah, there it is. Nice. I'm more than happy getting gold medals.
We'll soon have that patched up.
Okay. Okay, Veronica's getting kind of low.
Don't worry, I'm here to help. We'll soon have that patched up. Did I do all right?
Yeah, you did all right, girl. You did all right. I tried to hit it on the horse, but couldn't while dashing. Veronica.
Yep.
Just getting low again. Why do they keep attacking her?
We'll soon have that patched up.
Okay, let's go in the town. Yep. Or he's pepped, as they like to call it in this game. It was called being, yeah, it's a weird term. It was called, they called it being in the zone in the Japanese version.
Oh, just look at all these people. How marvelous. Is there some kind of festival going on, I wonder?
Yes, of course. Gallopolis is the kingdom of the desert knight, isn't it? And of the racetrack where they love to compete.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever used or heard the terminology of being pepped up until playing this game.
I think we've arrived in town just in time for the horse racing festival.
Well, you go play with ponies if you like. I'm off to look for the Yggdrasil branch. That's why we're here, in case you've forgotten.
Oh, let Mr. Moody No Fun go off on his own if he wants. There's nothing to stop us having a little look around while we're here.
No, doesn't Eric understand RPG Game 101? If there's something you have to do, you do absolutely everything else possible before that, before you actually go and do what you need to do. Like, I mean, come on. That is common knowledge of how to play these games. Let's go grab the quests first. And then we'll explore the town. Well, let's talk to this dude first. Sorry. I was allergic to Eric's stupidity about RPGs. Golden globes. This is the quest that requires us to go kill one of those golden cactuses. Yeah, I'd be willing to hunt one down for you. Yeah. I'm gonna call them cactuses just because you corrected me, Crib. We need to go kill more cactuses. Oh yeah, more cactuses. Hey, it's a giant red door. Oh, I remember this quest. I know exactly what this is. Oh, never mind. This is not as bad, I don't think. The Major wants you to inspire him by using... Oh, yep, never mind. This is... Oh, God. Yep. Gotcha, buddy. So we have to use a combination pep ability. We have to use this ability right here, Wild Side, which requires 3 of our characters to be pepped up at once, and we have to use it against a specific enemy. Fun. We're probably going to save that quest, like completing it. Like, if we happen to actually get those 3 pepped up, and we're able to go fight the enemy, because right now we can't even fight the enemy. It's in the area that we can't get to. But once we get to that area and we're actually able to fight it, if for some reason those 3 get pepped up, we'll go ahead and complete it. Otherwise, I'm going to wait until I have multiple characters in my party to do it. That way, if one of them gets pepped up, if one of the ones I need gets pepped up, I can just move them to the back into the like reserve. That way they keep their little being pepped up stuff. Otherwise, that's just going to take it's going to be way too annoying to do that. Was that a piece of equipment? Oh, what was that? Ooh. That's a piece of equipment. At least I thought it. Guess it's not. I thought it was.